Good morning and happy hump day, everybody. So, let's get to my little behind my act of kindness. Well, you know what, I just realized I can't believe I was complaining about the opposite not that long ago. But my God, my low has just been so hot out. Like, really hot out. Like, okay, so I get back here last night, check my mailbox. There's a junk mail in my mailbox. So I go out to the recyclable bin that's literally outside my building and put it away. I swear it felt like I was indoors with the heat on. And I was clearly outside at night. Like, okay, if it's hot during the day, I get that. The sun's up, so therefore the temperature's gonna rise. I get that. It was pitch black outside when I got back here. And it was hot. And I know I have several teacher friends that are really struggling right now to get through this heat. Luckily though, for a lot of people, I do believe it is the last day of school. So to any students out there, you know who you are. Congratulations on making it through the year. If you're a teacher out there, also, again, congratulations on making it through the school year. Like, my high is knowing that the end is nigh for all of you for the school year. As well as the fact I got to see my nephews play yesterday. That was a lot of fun. They played my parents' pool. That was great. That was definitely a highlight of my day. And my act of kindness was, well, obviously help my parents watch my nephews. But also I emptied the dehumidifier, took out the garbage, emptied and filled the dishwasher. That was about it. So, yeah, I did quite a few things yesterday. Okay, so the last like 3 nights, 2 of them, I've had like some crazy dreams. It's been a while since I've actually talked dreams on doing these videos. But like, it's been so weird. Like, I literally sleep with a dream catcher next to me. I can nary remember any dreams I've had. But like the last 2 nights, I remember quite vividly. Well, one because of how abruptly one of them ended. And the other just due to the sort of absurdity of it. I'll start with the abrupt ending one, which was Sunday night to Monday, I believe. So, long story short, I mean, you guys know I've always wanted to be more of an entertainer, you know, being stuff like, you know, TV and movies and stuff. And I don't know how I got this audition. It's beyond me how it happened. But no kidding, I was actually reading for an audition to play Green Lantern. And I know it was Green Lantern because I was quite literally reading to whoever was auditioning me the Green Lantern Oath. For those of you who don't know, the Green Lantern's Oath is, in brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. I got to the end of let those that worship evil's might, and then all of a sudden, beep, 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 my alarm woke me up. I told you it was an abrupt ending. I remember in that dream, I was ready to be like, beware my power, Green Lantern's light. And then the alarm just wakes me up. It was crazy. I mean, listen, I know that after that horrible Green Lantern movie that came out in 2011, I don't think we're ever going to see Green Lantern on the big screen again. But if I were to play a DC superhero, okay, I can sort of see myself playing Green Lantern. I could see, then again, I could really, I mean, listen, you're not going to see me thinking I'm ever going to be like Wonder Woman or Black Canary or Huntress or any of like the female superheroes, obviously, but I can totally see myself being Green Lantern. Then again, I can also see myself being Batman or Superman. I'll tell you what though, if DC ever got their heads out of their asses and just like made their movies fun, I would totally be up for like auditioning for Superman. Absolutely. Like, seriously, if you've never seen The World's Finest, like, I know it's on YouTube, and I know it's like, you can find it online, give it a watch. Like, that's the kind of Superman I want to be. The World's Finest with the Tim Daly's Batman, late great Kevin Conroy's Tim Daly's Superman, late great Kevin Conroy's Batman, Clancy Brown's Lex Luthor, Mark Hamill's the Joker. Huh. I just realized, like, except for Kevin Conroy, even though Kevin Conroy has done some live action stuff, every single one of those guys has been like a big name movie star. And Kevin Conroy is the only one that's dead. Don't know how that's life, I guess. It's sad, but it's true. But yeah, Green Lantern I could totally do. I mean, I'm already a cool uncle, and that's actually, Eric Rodriguez, aka the Blockbuster Buster, actually had a really good analogy in regards to specifically Hal Jordan is the Green Lantern. And that's if Superman is like the dad, Hal Jordan is that cool uncle that like the parents don't let the kids near. I mean, my brother and his wife are perfectly okay with me being around my nephews, but still, like the cool uncle aspect, I can totally do that. But I mean, yeah, I can totally see myself being at least Superman. Oh, actually, never mind. James Gunn is already going to make a new Superman movie. Let's leave that to what it is. Not to mention, Robert Pattinson is already doing a phenomenal job being the current Batman. So, seriously, watch my movies on the Batman, and you'll see that, I ain't gonna lie, I really do think Robert Pattinson might be my new favorite live-action Batman. I mean, it's been a little while since I've seen Michael Keaton as Batman. I'm absolutely sure that he's still incredible, but, I mean, man, that was such a good movie. I wish Netflix didn't remove it. Lots of people need to see that movie. So, yeah, that was the first dream. Apparently, I tried auditioning for Green Lantern, and I woke up before I could finish the oath. Okay, so then there was the dream last night that I had. Now, keep in mind, like, at this point, you guys know that I am a bit of a pop culture fanatic. You know, comic books and movies and cartoons and TV and, you know, stand-up comedy, you know, music, you name it. Like, I'm in for it. Like, that's just how I roll. And I will admit, a lot of those things I've wanted to do. One of which was including stand-up. So, I don't know how, but last night I was having a dream where I was supposed to be, because for those of you who don't know, when a lot of people are starting out in stand-up, they're given like, you know, 5 minutes on stage just to like warm up the crowd before the headliner. So I remember like I had 5 minutes. And I remember like just walking like back and forth on stage, you know, to move the stage, move the, you know, just make full use of the space around me. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember saying any of the jokes that, I didn't actually, no, I didn't say any jokes. Like, nothing. It's as if like I literally was overcame with stage fright, but I'm still like walking like back and forth across. Here's the weird thing though. No one's booing me. like, I'm clearly on the stage. Actually, it kind of looked like the old Horseheads High School theater stage, is what it did. But like, it was a weird stage. Like, it looked like the Horseheads High School theater stage, but there was like a giant opening that led to like the outdoors and stuff. It was kind of weird. Anyway, so I'm like walking back, and I do remember saying like, I'm trying to get to like a few jokes about, you know, like my brother and like my nephews and stuff. Obviously nothing harmful, just, you know, it's sort of like, it's funny because it's true moments. In a good way, obviously. I would never say anything that just completely say that. I mean, listen, there's a difference between making a joke about someone and just outright tearing them apart. I know for a fact I wasn't doing any of that. The latter, I mean. So, I remember just like walking back and forth on stage in front of, it didn't look like a packed house, but it was, I would say about 3/4 full. So, it was either like that or maybe it was like a talent show or something. But I remember just like walking like, back and forth on stage. Like, somehow the microphone is like up here somehow. Yeah, I don't remember holding it. Unless maybe it was like one of those mics that they put like around your ear and then put it like this. And so you're talking to that right there. Which is becoming more and more popular lately. I don't know. It's just so weird that, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been known to dabble in some joke telling. I've never really written down anything, but, you know, I wouldn't mind trying to stand up at least once. And frankly, I should, especially when some of the videos I've done in regards to talking about the stand-up specials I've watched, like Matt Rife's Natural Selection, or Bert Kreischer's Razzle Dazzle, or, seriously, when I did my video on Dave Chappelle's The Dreamer, like, that got a lot of views on YouTube. Like, a lot of views. Like, a lot more than I'm used to. I mean, granted, there's a lot of reasons for that. First of all, I'm literally doing a video on Dave Chappelle. You know, arguably the undisputed GOAT of the stand-up comedy industry at this current moment in time. I mean, yeah, some people are going to say it's probably people like Chris Rock or Eddie Murphy or the late, great Richard Pryor or George Carlin or maybe even Joan Rivers or Robin Williams. God rest all their souls. Or specific Eddie Murphy and, you know, Chris Rock aren't dead, but everybody else I just mentioned after that, they are. Actually, they're in the Comedy Hall of Fame. That's in Jamestown, New York, which is about 2.5 hours away from here, give or take. You should check it out. It's really cool. Also, the hall, in which George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Joan Rivers, and Robin Williams, that's actually like a sort of thing on Netflix now, where if you like type in the hall and they'll show like those 4 people getting inducted into the Comedic Hall of Fame. It's actually really insightful. And like, again, you hear some jokes, obviously, but again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I'm a firm believer in the fact that good comedy should make you laugh. Great comedy should make you laugh and think. And every single person that I just mentioned that currently got in the Hall of Fame, like, you watch their stand-ups again, and I guarantee you, you're gonna laugh and think. Maybe it could be, when I say think, it could mean anything. I mean, you could learn something new you didn't already know, or you could see something in a different light. You could be like, I never thought of it that way. Like, that's what some of the great comedians can do. And that's actually what, I remember talking about that when I did Dave Chappelle's The Dreamer. And Brad Williams' Starfish. That's another great stand-up special that's on YouTube. What are the, well, let's see, I've done, Dave Chappelle's The Dreamer, Brad Williams' Starfish, Billy Gardell's Halftime. That's another stand-up special I recommend. That's a little out of the norm. I mean, I really could, you know what, Tom Segura's Sledgehammer. That's a really great one. Sorry, I'm trying to go for the ones that I currently don't talk about much. You get me? I could, like, listen, I can tell you to watch, like, any of Bert Kreischer's stand-up specials, or Eliza Schlesinger's stand-up specials, or, you know, even Matt Rife's Natural Selection, or any of his specials on YouTube, like OnlyFans, Matthew Stephen Rife, the Red Flag special, like, any Matt Rife specials are good. Let's see, but I'm trying to come up with ones that, like, you wouldn't normally know about. Or you know what? Taylor Tomlinson's Have It All. Yeah, that's a great stand-up special too, where I wound up, like, laughing, but also, like, thinking. Although I will admit, though, there is one joke from that stand-up special that, I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite bit, but at the same time, I also felt attacked, invalid, and in desperate need of a hug. And no one gave me a hug. So, you know what? I don't want to give it away. I think at some point, you know what? I think I know what I'm going to do today. I hope y'all like this video. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, on social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video for all you guys watching over today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Every other things I talk to you in this video, take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.